Diablo 4 Season 2 just got delayed, as well as some new features already found and discussed with patch 1.2. We have some error messages to go over, as well as some potential ways to fix a slow download speed, and even some new Twitch drops that will be coming with Season 2. We got a lot to talk about. What's up, World Stripper? Back in the review, checking out all things Diablo 4. Now let's jump into all the error messages and what's exactly going on with Season 2. First, I do want to mention, if you are looking for build guides, I will be doing some sorcerer builds in the next coming weeks. And if you're just interested in builds in general with good utilization and good tools in-game, then be sure to check out today's video sponsor. Mobalytics is an insanely intuitive and innovative app that lets you deep dive into an incredible amount of useful tools for all your build creation needs. And this free application, and yes, you heard me right, it is completely free. This app has helped me so much with my build creations and comparing and contrasting different statistics. I was able to find incredibly interesting and different unique builds compared to mine, and even got to try out Crip's ultimate fire sword. I love being able to glance over at my stat priorities and build priorities just right within the game. And the new highly anticipated build planner is available now to use directly in-app. And this allows me to completely redefine my build and plan out new strategies without having to use any of my precious gold. Again, you can download for free using my link down below. Thank you again to Mobalytics for sponsoring this video. Okay, so jumping back into, let's get all the patch details as well as the delays. So we do have a blue post as well as a community manager update on the Reddit. However, they do both read the same and they go along as follows. Hello everyone, we've encountered some technical issues with our current build and will be delaying Season of Blood start time by a few hours to remedy these issues. Once we have more information, we'll update you right away. We apologize for the inconvenience and appreciate the feedback you've provided and your patience. And again, the one on Reddit reads the exact same as this one. Now there is a lot of error codes that have been going around with both Xbox and PlayStation. So if you've been getting this error code, which is 300,010 after patch 1.2, do bear in mind this is more than likely due to the delay, and there might be potentially a patch or a hotfix that will be uploaded when you queue in. There is some rumors going around currently that the actual patch or patch 1.2, the console version, is actually the one giving all the issues right now. I don't know for certain, but there's been a ton of blue posts on this, and yeah, PC currently does not have this error code, or at least seemingly so. On the PC version, you're able to still log in and play, whereas it looks like on the Xbox and console versions, they're having some difficulties even launching and getting into the game. Weirdly enough, we do have a ton of posting here with on the PlayStation version, the patch that was downloaded was actually labeled as 1.020 and not actually 1.2. However, when you do launch into the game, it does, I guess, show up for 1.2. Again, just alluding to things that might not be the necessary issue with this. Some people have pointed out that this is more than likely just a server mismatch issue, and maybe it's just down to being hotfixes with the servers. However, again, if you are encountering any of these issues or you're not able to launch the game, just know that pretty much everybody is encountering them right now, and we don't have any updates on the current situation as to when the season might actually launch. Obviously, people have been suggesting lately that there should be maybe a possible PTR, or why isn't there a PTR? However, sometimes I don't like the end game stuff spoiled, or not spoiled necessarily, but played through by other people who can metagame it very, very early on. Kind of like when everybody can just jump in and gets fresh eyes on it. Makes it for a little bit better. However, yeah, maybe they needed some sort of PTR to kind of showcase maybe not necessarily everything, but at least somewhat of the patch. Now, if you're currently downloading the actual season pass and it's running a bit slow for you, that's because most people are downloading right now. However, there seems to be a trick that you can actually do if you're downloading with the BNet launcher. I'm not sure how this will apply to Xbox or PlayStation. However, their servers might be more stable than the actual BNet launcher. But with BNet, all you need to do is actually go into the settings and just limit your download speed. You can pretty much set this to any number, and yeah, just put it at a high up number, at least above what your download speed is, or maybe even right at what your download speed is. And for some reason, this is taking people from like 100 kilobits to all the way up to 100 megabits. So if you are seeing low kilobit speed and you're not used to that, then I would definitely try to at least limit your speed to something, or at least set it to something close to what your download speed is, or just set it to the max possible. Yeah, for some reason this trick seems to work, and there's a lot of people that have said that this is working at the moment, and currently what the fix is to get a faster download speed. Again, PlayStation, Xbox users, and potentially even Steam, this might not really apply to you guys. However, if you are noticing slow download speeds, you can maybe just try this trick, although it seems to be exclusive to Battle.net launch. There is some things that people are finding out in patch 1.2 already, people that are actually able to get into game. Now granted, they're not able to play the new season, they could just play on the Eternal Realm, so they're not actually playing the new content yet. However, people are noticing that under the combat text display mode, that you actually can hide damage numbers now. However, with hiding the vulnerability and statuses, you actually have to hide everything together. So it doesn't look like there's an option to just hide the vulnerability and other status effects. You can only hide everything at once, or the damage numbers and the damage numbers statuses, but you can't hide the statuses separate from the damage damage number. Hopefully that feature does get switched and kind of changed there. I know that's going to be an annoyance for a lot of people, and there's already a ton of posts about it here, or at least a lot of comments under the post highlighting this stuff. So hopefully that's fixed in another update, or they could separate that out, because I know some people don't want to hide everything. They just want to hide the vulnerability in the big tech status. Now we do have those Twitch drops that are coming out with Season 2. So from October 17th to the 24th, you can get the Orichalcum Blade for the Necromancer, Rogue, Sorcerer. October 24th to the 31st will be the Orichalcum Mallet for the Barbarian and Druid. October 31st to November 6th will be the Orichalcum Greatsword. This is for the Barbarian and also the Necromancer. And then for November 6th to the 13th, you can get the Orichalcum Quarterstaff, which is for the Druid. I do wonder if this is a mistake on GameSpot, as this article here does highlight that the Quarterstaff is only for the Druid. However, the Sorcerer can use the Quarterstaff as well, so I do wonder if there is maybe some miscommunication there, or if the Sorcerer just can't use the skin. Seeing that Necromancer and Barbarian both do get 2 skins, but Rogue only get 1. Maybe Sorcerer's in that same light there, however, maybe that's just an error on this part here. Now, the main Diablo 4 Twitter also did tweet out, kind of giving further communication here. They said, we've encountered some complications. We'll be delaying Season of Blood start time for a few hours to remedy these issues. We will share updates as soon as we have them. We appreciate your patience. So I assume the fastest method to know when the season either is going live is probably either from streamers if you're watching a Twitch stream or YouTube stream, or the potential of being on Twitter and kind of refreshing the Diablo page, and then also the Blue Post forums with the actual Blizzard forums itself. I will also put an updated pin down below when the season actually does go live and kick off. So just in case you come to this video wondering what's going on with the season and you see it, then you can check down below and be like, okay, the season is or isn't live yet. I'll try to have this out before the actual season goes live. They did say a few hours, so I think I have a little bit to get it out. However, in case you're viewing this and the servers are already live, or you're not experiencing those errors anymore, this is just why. I'm also curious on what classes you guys are going to play this season. I'll probably drop a poll on my community tab. However, sometimes I can't get polls out. They take forever to like upload and things with the pictures. I'm not sure what's going on there with that. But if you are looking for a sorcerer guide in the next coming days, I will be leveling a character and getting it up and revamping my build guides from before. So be sure to check that out if you are interested in that stuff as well. Now, just a last minute mentionable, the game is also on sale for 25% off. This seemingly coincided with the actual season release drop. However, the season didn't really drop on time, so it was kind of just there with not being able to play the game, or at least play the new seasonal content. And for the Xbox and PlayStation players, it looks like they're not even able to enter the game at all, or they're getting some errors connecting to the servers. However, that is nice that they do have a 25% off now, so if you are looking to get the game on sale, this is the time. Another last minute mentionable, which is kind of weird, is someone made a character on the actual seasonal realm. It was only one person that was able to make a character, but yeah, someone by the name of Shal's Blood was able to make an actual character on the seasonal realm. Maybe that's a dev testing something. We'll have to wait and see on that one. However, that should about cover for today's video. If you like, subscribe, and until the next one, deuces.